What an election season, from fights on the debate stage.
And he referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee it.
To brawls breaking out at rallies. Tensions are high and voters are freaking out.
I am terrified of what might happen if he becomes president.
Therapists are coining it Trump anxiety. I went to the office of Jonathan Alpert in Midtown New York, who says Trump anxiety is absolutely a thing.
And what I've been seeing lately are people who come in and they're generally anxious about what could happen if Trump is elected president or even if he gets the nomination. And then other people come in and they're anxious because, not because they support Trump, but so many people support Trump and they're just blown away and they don't understand how.
Alpert says quite simply, it's panic. I spoke to one New Yorker who put it all in perspective for me.
I mean, he talks about the Iraq War and how he was against that, and I have a feeling that he could get us into worse conflict around the world just because of the way he is. And so my anxiety comes from just, I don't know if I should leave the country or what could happen.
But it's not just Trump leaving voters uneasy.
All I can picture when I think of Hillary Clinton is Monica Lewinsky in that beret walking through the crowd and all the dirty deals that went on in the White House. But with Donald Trump, you have to have conflict to have rebirth and to have growth. And that's what we're going through in this country.
Now, Mr. Alpert has a theory on all this anxiety. He does contribute some of it to the media, unfortunately. He says we sensationalize.
A lot of times with anxiety, people misinterpret information out there. Right. And they may just catch a headline in the newspaper or a TV headline, and it might be highly sensational, and they then draw their own conclusions based on that. So that's a real problem, and it feeds the anxiety.
You could almost call this guy the capitalist of the week. You know, like these therapists have created this term for something so absurd. What's the therapy for that? Is it like shock therapy?
Oh God, is that even legal?
How do they deal with that?
He says really we should shut off the news. I mean, we're in this 24-hour, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Not this station.
Don't do that.
But is this really something new for this election? People say this all the time. Every time we have an election, you hear people, oh, if so-and-so gets elected, we're moving. And where are they really going to go? Come on now.
I think it's the psychotherapist who has Trump anxiety.
Thank you.